HUN-GRE in that first half. They deserve that 8-point lead. Greece have got a lot of work to do to get themselves back into this one. Those lights are starting to kick in now, Paul.
I was just looking at our monitors there, and it doesn't look too bad, but it is getting dark pretty quick here at Windsor. The lights aren't the biggest or the brightest, so hopefully we'll be able to see the players at the end of the match. So just waiting for the referee to blow time on, and we're underway. Shallow restart again. It's going to fall short, but eventually Gerich has just picked up and then barreled into the ground. So Weatherall staying out there for the Hungarian side, and now they get a penalty. So a piggyback out of their own territory is a perfect start for the Hungarians.
Yeah, they'll kick this one into touch and start the set in Greece's half. So 14 points to 6. I know it's a bit of a cliche, but next points are pretty important in this game.
Certainly are. Doesn't look like we've got a ball boy anymore. So we've got a ball man who just placed that ball down on the ground.
I think he asked for 3 pies and 3 cans of Coke, and they turned him down. So
fair enough.
He's gone home after 2 games.
That's Ochioi. So slow play the ball. Back in field. This is Ivan. 35 out from Greece's try line. Another slow play the ball. You got Ivan on his back. Weatherall appealing for a penalty. Here's Bronson. Plays for UTS Balmain Tigers in the A-grade competition. Benjamin Bronson. And the other short side. Nice pass there from Paul Ivan. Put Billy Moser through a half gap. He's wrapped up. 18 out from the Greece line. They've got the back line set deep here as they go through the Forkosh brothers here. Inside pass to Gerich. Runs straight into Korkitis there, and he's brought to ground. Weatherall at dummy half. Forkosh. The pass could have been forward to Ivan. The referee's picked it up.
Yeah, good spot by the touchy there.
Jared Forkosh just spraying that one a bit forward, a touch forward, and the referee was in a perfect position to pick it up, so well done. And shout out to all our officials today. They've done a great job here in the Emerging Nations Championships.
Trying to milk a penalty there, Greece, and referee not falling for it.
Stratus gets up now. This is Takamo. Just over the 30-metre line. Out to the left-hand side with Sikarikis. It's probably the hardest one I've got to pronounce here. Well, solid contact there on Varnos. Last tackle now for Greece. They're over halfway. It's back to Terzis. Ball's allowed to bounce. Toure. He got one in the first half. Toure still going. He's got to defend Cruz Toure.
Did very well there, the winger. Got down to the ground. Made sure he didn't go out into touch.
Here's Bronson. Cruz Toure, he got a good fend. He palmed off the winger in the first half, and he palmed off Margius then.
Looks like number 17, Lawrence Zarunas, has gone back to fullback as well, Paul, for Greece. So a little bit of a reshuffle there in the back line.
Daniel Ovon has he's dropped the ball there in the dust bowl. The referee's done very well to pick that up in that cloud of dust. Could have lost the ball there.
Yeah, very dry conditions out there today. Haven't had rain for a while here at Windsor, Australia. So we've actually got somebody tuning in from Greece, cheering on Greece. So big shout out to Amanda West for joining us on Bar TV Sports.
Yeah, it's good to have everybody tuning into the stream. Thanks to Bar TV Sports. Back underway. It's the 17, Lawrence Zarunas, and the bright orange boots. He got out the left-hand side now. Constantine is taken down. 35 out from the try line. the big 16, Sekarekis. Quick play the ball. We go to the left-hand side again. Oh, it's not a bad grab there from Margios. Still going Margios. Still going across field. Eventually he's brought ground 8 metres out from the Hungarian try line. You've got numbers both sides. Trying to milk a penalty, it doesn't come. Is Kokitis. Still 5 out from the try line. Memenzolis waits for it from dummy half. Goes out the back. Zaranis puts it on the toe. This could be a try.
Knock on. Couldn't pick it up cleanly. Came off Hungarian legs.
So Lawrence Zaranos has put that down. It was a good kick there from Alex Zaranos. Back inside. We'll see it here on the replay. Nice little kick inside. And, well, Weatherall got a hand to it. And it's all fish and chip paper now, as Hungary bring us out of their own territory. Ochioi. Come down this short corridor. Here's Ivan. Busy in the first half. Picked up a try. Come off the bench and was only out there a matter of seconds and picked up his try. Forkosh puts that down to Zoronis. Good take from a young fullback. He's met there heavily by 2 Hungarians. Geric over the top.
6.5 minutes gone in this second half, and Hungary still holding that 8-point lead.
Referee just saying to Tyrone Takamano, just take that back, try again. Here we go now. Zaglo will play it. Yeah, that short side again. Suarez. Oh, good ball.
Smugios.
Stratos is going to score. Just lost his number there for a moment. Sam Stratos has scored. And that's what Greece needed, was the hit back, and they have done that. 14-10 with a kick to come. That was a lovely ball out there by Terzis. Greeks hit back.
Stratus with some good footwork to beat the cover defence as well. We'll see it on the replay in a second, but once he got through that gap, he still had the fullback to beat. Let's put it on a little move. So you see it here, lovely face ball. Puts his centre into a hole. He comes to the fullback, he looks to go in and then does the in and away, and the fullback just can't come across to get him. He goes in the corner. 14-10, game on.
Little salute there from Sam Stratus. Great ball there from Tremaine Terzis.
That try to Greece, scored by number 4, Sam Stratus. Has scored at Hungary 14, Greece 10 with a kick to come.
Important kick here, 14-10. Just over half an hour to go on this.
Got another viewer tuning in from Athens, Greece this time, cheering on the blue and whites. Big shout out to Stuart McLennan. Your team's just gone over in the corner, and this conversion could bring it to within 2 points.
Shout out to Stuart. Thanks very much for tuning in. Make sure you share it so all your friends in Greece can tune into this. More people tune into rugby league, the better, especially for these emerging nations. That's the project. 2 metres in from touch. He strikes it low. It's not a bad kick. It's there. Brilliant kick from Sam Stratus. 14-12.
Conversion successful. Has scored at Hungary 14, Greece 12.
Bit of a lair, Sam Stratus. He celebrated early for that try, and there's a few Hungarian supporters on the hill. He just showed them the badge.
I reckon they might have been giving him a bit of grief lining up that kick, so just getting one back.
So Jared Forcourse will put this on the kicking tee as his brother Aaron Forcourse just comes back out onto the field. Back underway. It's a good deep kick-off. Well taken there by Zaranos. Zaranos is met and brought down on the 20-metre line. 5 in from touch. Quick play of the ball. Margolis pinches another 10 or so metres. Emanzolis a dummy half. This is Kokitas. Forcourse down low. Ochioi over the top. Sends Kokitas backwards. Here's Takamo. So Greece, they got their tail up here now. Good set of 6. Takamo trying to milk a penalty there. Not coming. So go through the hands again as Terzis. Tyron puts his on the kick. Bronson in good field position. Cleans it up. The defence is down there quickly. Now, Greece are muscling up in defence, and all of a sudden that's HUN-GRE that look like they're a bit out of sorts. Here's Vigor. Brent Vigor. It's good to see a grey-headed winger out there. From the St Mary's club. Sloppy play the ball, but the referee allows it to play on. Here's Gerich. Gerich has been one of the best players out there for HUN-GRE this afternoon, the back rower. Ochioi. Just over halfway now. Last tackle for the Hungarians. Pressure kick there for Jared Farkosh. Goes straight down to Zoronis. Zoronis will run across field, but they're there in numbers. That's a great tackle there from David Forcourse. The ball's come loose. HUN-GRE were looking to play on, but second best result. We'll have a scrum feed, 10 out from the Greeks line.
I can't talk him up enough, David Forcourse. He was outstanding in the first half. Kicked a 40-20, put a try on the plate for one of his outside backs as well, and now he's come up with a massive play in defence in the second half. He's been outstanding today, the little halfback.
Oh, look at that, solid contact. Small bloke on small bloke. Ball comes loose. Oh, gee, could have been play on, but not to worry. So HUN-GRE, after being under pressure for the last 5 or so minutes, golden opportunity to post points. We have a full start in the scrum. So the set deep out of the right-hand side. Looks like a replacement's coming on. It's the big number 10, James Korvach. So we go through the hands. Moser. He'll take the tackle, 10 out from the try line. Forcourse, David Forcourse, steps. Good tackle around low. Korkitas. Nathan Forcourse, a dummy half. Here's David Forcourse. Here's Bronson. Benjamin Bronson, he gets the ball away to Instituros. Still going, Instituros. Still going. Got a penalty here. Bronson's down in back play.
Yeah, it was for the hit on him. He got lifted up into an awkward position and put down. So they'll get another full set here, HUN-GRE.
So Wetherill, Keithley Cougar. And just find the touch line as we see here on the replay. Injury that happened to Bronson. Forcourse. Korvach. Golden opportunity here for the Bulls. Here's Ochioi. Tries to pop the pass out. The referee, I thought he was going to allow play on, but no, it's been spilt. So a let off there for Greece. Both teams guilty of trying to push that pass. It looks like even though it's a tight game, the players are enjoying themselves out there. And he just had a little look, tried to pop the pass, and it was enough for a knock on. So Alex Arunas will feed the scrum. Here's Tamoko. Now he ends inside a penalty. So just when we thought it was swinging back in favour of HUN-GRE, Greece get a piggyback out of their territory. And oh, well, as I say that, there's a commentary curse there. Very well done there by 2-8. Bronson's got it.
That's the second time you've done that to Greece, Paul. Steve Georgalis will be fuming.
Very dark in the centre of the field here. Here's 2-8. Just short of the 40-metre line. Weatherall appealing for a penalty. He doesn't get it. Here's Gerich. Gerich pops the pass out to Ochioi. So numbers both sides here. They go out to the right-hand side for Forkaush. Links up with his brother Jared, who pops the pass there to Ivan. Ivan gets away from one. Big fend off of another one. He's still going. What a run this is from Ivan. He just needs support. He's got Jared Forkaush with him. 5 out from the line. Great run from Paul Ivan. Still going. Inside pass there to Kovac. Did the dummy there. Was Forkaush. Weatherall waits for it at dummy half. They come to the left-hand side again. Forkaush gives it to Gerich. Gerich pops it out the back. Picked up by Forkaush again. Still the last. He puts it on the toe. And Margios is there to clean it up. So we'll have a scrum.
I tell you what, Paul Ivan looked like Jonah Lomu Rugby there. Had the big left arm out. Fend. Outstanding stuff from the big man.
So Greece will bring this out. There's heavy contact again from the Hungarians. Turos in the tackle, also Ochioi. So a run from dummy half goes Mangolis. Here's Arunas. So again, Tacoma plays the ball down, looking for a quick play the ball. He's fallen over. Could have given away a penalty, but very so lucky there. There's Vranos, runs into trouble, earns his side a penalty. Things are starting to heat up out there in the middle. Gonzalez wanted a quick tap, but the referee says no, come back. Things are heating up nicely. I don't think that's going to find touch again.
Oh, just.
Cruz Ture, that was a brilliant effort by the winger.
Got hands to it and it landed just on the sideline. Very unlucky there, Ture.
Have a scrum.
It's a coach killer once in a game, and if you do it twice in a game, you might not get another run.
Emerging Nations Rugby League at its best there. Cruz Ture almost pulled off a blinder of a save.
Tell you what, Paul, you said it was getting dark out in the middle. We've still got another 20 minutes to go in this one. It's only going to get worse.
So here we go. It's hard enough to see the Greece numbers as it is. So they go to the left-hand side. It's the big 16 there is Billy Sarakis. From the hands again, Zarunas. Out the back to Majalis. The gut was Zarunas again, does a dummy, gives it to Lawrence Zarunas. Lawrence Zarunas, he's light on his feet, comes back in field, tries to step around. Good tackle around the legs there from Aaron Forkaush. It's Katsakonis.
There's an error in the play of the ball.
Well, now we've got a penalty.
Oh, late call. Must have come from a touch, Judge.
So what do you do here, Dan?
You've got to take the two, surely. Scoreline reads 14 points to 12, HUN-GRE over Greece. Greece with a gift 2 points. No, they tap it.
The tap. And Varonis will play the ball. Gonzalez from dummy half, charging onto it is Sarekis.
They stop him, held up, I think.
Sarekis, so close, out from the line. They go through the hands, Aranis looking to do a bit of a run around, dancing around himself. Able to pick up that number there in the dark out there on that far side. Katsadonis, I think it is, who will play the ball. From the hands again, here's Zacharias, 16. Coming out of this right-hand side again, Zaronas, he'll run himself. Alex Zaronas.
What a tackle. What a tackle.
Benjamin Bronson with probably the tackle of the tournament. There's only been 3 games, but I'll say it here on Bar TV Sports.
And a penalty to boot. What a try saver. He was going to score for all money, Zarunas. We see the replay. Throws the dummy, goes through. The big 17, O'Choi got there as well.
Great effort from both players involved. Hungry survive. Will that be costly if they didn't go for the 2 points there? Time will tell. Oh, very quick was Alex Arunas. And we get a penalty. Nicoletti didn't like that. He's just come on the field. Giulia Nicoletti. So the referee's going to call Alex Arunas out.
Yeah, that one crept up a bit high. Came shooting out of the line. Referee's having a bit of a chat to him now. Looks like a few people agree with me earlier, Paul, and should have taken the easy 2 and start again. They took the tap instead, Greece, and now back-to-back penalties will see HUN-GRE go on the attack.
So Forcosh finds touch in the second tier of the grandstand here at Windsor Stadium.
I nearly caught that one.
Here we go, here's Garrich charging into the line. Puffs up a bit of dust for his troubles. 38 metres to go. HUN-GRE, what can they come up with here? Aaron Forcosh is brought down. His brother Nathan Forcosh waits for it at dummy half. So go out through the hands. Here's Ivan again. He gets away from the first one. Tries to get the hands free. Paul Ivan, he's proved a handful out on that right-hand edge. There's Jared Forcosh. He's the big front rower here, Kovac. 12 metres out from the Greece line. They're scrambling in defence here, the Greeks. Going through the hands again. Here's Forcosh. Forcosh, great tackle. It's been popped out the back. Winston Tiros. And in the end, Greece come up with it.
Well, another try saver. We've seen 2 in 2 minutes.
Aaron Forcosh, I thought he was through. And
this time it's Greece that scramble and hold on for dear life. You were right, Paul. He looked like he was through. He looked like he was going to stroll over for the try. We see the replay. Just got him around the bootlaces.
There's Margiolis with that tackle. Made him force the pass. And help Greece dodge another bullet there. Here's Tacoma, as he's done from pretty much every restart, taking the first hit up. Here's Bastos, Stefanos Bastos. Going to that short side again. It's a lovely cutout pass there. And he's come back inside his Katsakonis. Stratos, in fact. Good run there from Adam Varnos. He'll play it right on halfway. The hands again as Zaranos. Picking up here with Magiolis. Last tackle now for Greece. Alex Zaranos will put this high. It's lost in the darkness here. Bronson's got some work to do. He does well. Gets away from the first attempt to tackle. And he's brought down Jake Vranos in the tackle.
Yeah, well taken there.
Well, Nicoletti, he had a little bit of a look there, Julian Nicoletti, and invites Greece back into it here.
Yeah, just a lapse of concentration there from HUN-GRE. It was a great take from the fullback Bronson. Ball nearly came down with snow on it. Stood underneath it, took it well, and then just a handling error on the first tackle, second tackle. Big thank you to Graham Wood, who's showing us some love from the Philippines. He's tuning in via Bar TV Sports.
Graham Wood.
Graham Wood.
Is that the former Australian Test cricketer?
I have no idea. His pitch is too small. Let us know if you're the former Test cricketer, Graham.
So we're back underway. That's Constantine. Terry Constantine, jersey 11. On his back. He looks to be a bit injured after that one. Time off here called, so it's just over 15 minutes of play left in this third match, Pool B match between Greece and Hungary. Earlier on, Malta got over the Philippines, and then Turkey got out of trouble against the Solomon Islands. Solomon Islands come home strong. So 3 entertaining games here to kick off the Emerging Nations World Championships here on Bar TV Sports. So we're back underway. There's centre field. Full set of 6. Here's Zarunas again. Oh, cut out pass there, and it's gone to Rosaglow. Straight into the bread basket, and he was thumped. It's Charekis being driven back. So they're still 10 metres out here, Greece. They go out to the left-hand side. It's Trezors, he's put it down. So, just when you think Greece are going to come up with something, they fall short with that.
Yeah, and let Hungary off the hook. 14-12. They had a chance to take a gift 2 points earlier on, Greece, and turned it down, so the pressure builds for them. 15 minutes to go in this one. They were favoured to take this game out as well, so not long for Hungary left to hold on. They're probably going to need another try at least, I think, Hungary. They can't just sit on this lead.
Oh, we've got to win against the feed here almost.
No, we don't. Don't be silly, Paul. That doesn't happen anymore.
It's got to happen at least once in an Emerging Nations tournament. It's part of the rules. Should be anyway.
The referee's not having it. Not today.
So, referee, it's one we can see out there. I'm going to pick up on the screen here. It's a lot darker, but coming through the screen is coming through not too bad. There's Bronson. That's the first hit up of this set. Weatherall waiting for dummy half. Here's Gerich. Runs into a Greek brick wall again. Spun to the ground there by Rosaglow.
Slow play the ball.
It looked like Gerich was hanging on to Rosaglow's boot there. Now dart from dummy half as Forkosh. From Forkosh, he's wrapped up there by Sikarakis and Zarunas. Here's a big charge here from Kalafous. And Forkosh goes into dummy half. Goes back to Jared. Inside the 40, but it's going to hold up. A dodgy bounce there from Zarunas. Lawrence Zarunas gets around one, gets around two, he straightens up, gets around another. Lawrence Zarunas, what a good run, gets over halfway.
Yeah, not the best kick chase there from Hungary. They look to be tiring.
Memenzalis comes to the right-hand side. He's been picked off there with Stratus. The Greek supporters appealing for offside. As Bastos charges forward. He only knows one way. 35 out from the line. They go to the left-hand side. Short pass there to Constantine. Memenzalis. Here's Bastos again. Looking to get the pass away, he couldn't.
Last tackle.
What have they got here, Greece? Can they come up with something? Zarunas. Good pass to Majolis. Here we go for Margios. Throws it back inside. Who's going to pick it up? It's been picked up by Magolius again. Here's Tamako. Kicks it inside. Oh, it's been cleaned up.
Oh, my God!
Memenzalis.
What a try!
Peter Memenzalis, Johnny on the spot, gets Greece in front, 16-14. Is that the match, Dan Cameron?
They say seeing is believing. I don't believe what I've just seen. That is one of the more unbelievable tries I've ever seen in rugby league. As I was watching it, I didn't know what to say. As we'll get the replay up here, but they just kept the ball alive, Greece. A shift to the right. The play looks to be wrapped up here. The ball gets dumped inside. Rolls back, they pick it up. Still the last tackle. manages to get a flick pass out. The centre steps back inside. He puts a kick directly across field. It's caught, offloaded, and flick passed into nearly the one motion. And Greece go in and score under the uprights. I've seen it all.
That is absolutely brilliant.
The Australian national team would be happy with a try like that.
Right.
We're sitting here watching Hungary versus Greece. That was amazing.
Dan, I watched 3 NRL Grand Finals yesterday, and none of them compare to what I've seen today here at Windsor Stadium. What a try.
It's heartbreaking for Hungary. There's still plenty of time left though, 10 minutes on the clock. Still plenty of time for Hungary to hit back, but that's a real backbreaker, that one.
Still over 10 minutes to go. Stratos adds the extras. So 18 points to 14.
That's right, Greece scored by number 9, Peter Nanovicentis.
Mitch Tanzer, who's watching from Budapest, Hungary, will he won't be happy with that one.
Greece 18, Hungary 14.
Taking their time with the restart. Just waiting for the trainer to bring out the kicking tee. As I said, there's still just over 10 minutes remaining in this match. This Pool C fixture.
And all of a sudden, it's Hungary who are playing catch-up now. Greece lead 18 points to 14. We've got just under 10 minutes to go here at Windsor Sporting Complex. On what's been a great first day of the Emerging Nations World Championships.
It's a deep kick off. The Bastos to charge onto it, run straight into the Hungarian defence. Kovac, well, a bit too enthusiastic there. Greece gets a piggyback out of their own territory. They'll just eat up a bit of time here, decide what they want to do. Of course, they're going to kick for touch. And a cheer from the Greece supporters as Alex Zarunas finds touch.
We tried to kick that one over the roof.
That's Nick Margios. We'll play it just short of halfway. Here's Memanzolis. Good run from dummy half from Peter Manzolis. Steps around one. The cover comes. Good tackle from Instituros. And now he'll get up gingerly and play it. Here's Alex Zarunas. He's out to the 14, Jake Varnos. So they come back to this right-hand side. Lovely cut-out pass.
Just
Couldn't be taken. Tuakamo, he's had a great game. Tyrone, Tuakamo.
It was just out in front of him, wasn't it? He's tried the old go-go gadget arms, but not long enough, and the ball has drifted into touch with the try line begging.
So just a reminder, there'll be 4 games at St Mary's on Thursday, kicking off at 11:55. So if you enjoyed what you've seen today and you're a local in the Sydney area, I suggest you get to St Mary's. Only $5 entry. Why wouldn't you come down?
Yeah, for 4 games of rugby league, it's good value. We've got Malta taking on Niue. We've got Japan taking on Turkey, Hong Kong taking on Poland, and Hungary taking on Vanuatu.
Well, it should be a beauty too. Hungary v Vanuatu. Kovac just over the 30-metre line. Going to the right-hand side through the hands. And Moser was brought down, trying to pinch a couple more metres. Maybe trying to milk a penalty.
He's done it.
He's done it all right. The supporters there on the hill, they're all Hungarian supporters.
That one came from the touch judge.
Good touch finder there too.
Well, with only 7 minutes on the clock, this might be one of their best chances. Hungary, full set of 6 inside Greece's half.
Here's Kovac. James Kovac has been busy for the Hungarians. Brad Forkosh. Here's the 16, Daniel Ivan.
I'd be giving it to the other Ivan, Paul. he's been unstoppable this second half.
We'll go back inside. Here is Paul Ivan. Come to the left-hand side now. Forkosh running to the line, links up with his brother Aaron. Forkosh tries to get away. Good jersey grab there. Still wrestling in the tackle. He'll play it, Wetherell at dummy half. Nathan Forkosh. Jared Forkosh. Here's Paul Ivan. Linking up with Moser. We've got a chance here on the corner. He's got to step back inside.
Does he get it down?
Oh.
Did he get it down?
I can see the
I think he
ball on
did.
the line.
I think he did.
We've got a try here. Hungary are over. We're locked up at 18 all with less than 6 minutes to go. What a try there. Is it Brent Van Gore on that far side? For Gore, I beg your pardon.
The Grey Ghost over in the corner. A little bit in from the corner, actually. It's not the hardest kick. It'll be a difficult one, but chance to put Hungary back in front with just over 5 minutes remaining as they shift to the right-hand side. They just outstripped them for numbers. Big Ivan got on the outside. He found his unmarked wing of the centre. Van Gore steps back inside one, comes to the fullback. He eventually gets the ball down. There it is on the ground. And it's 18 all with a kick to come. 5 minutes to go.
Hungary scored by Brent Varga. Tessa scored a Hungary 18, Greece 18 with a kick to come.
And you might have thought that miracle try we saw earlier, Paul, might have just been the straw that broke the camel's back for Hungary, but they've dug in deep and got themselves back on level terms.
So, Jared Forkosh, probably one of the most important kicks of his rugby league career coming up here. Early on, this could mean a ticket into the semi-finals. Strikes it nicely, he's got it. Jared Forkosh adds the extras. 20 to 18 with less than 5 on the clock. We're in for a ripper. Final 5 minutes here, Dan McKinley.
Well, they've got themselves back in front, Hungary. There's still 4 minutes on the clock, so Greece will probably get 2 uses of the football. This one isn't over yet, Paul.
So we're back underway. It's a shallow, it's a high restart. It's been allowed to bounce, but Bronson is there to clean it up.
What a pressure kick that was from Jared Forkosh.
Certainly was. Here's Ivan. There's nerves everywhere. The crowd, they're on the edge of their seats. On the tippy toes if you're on the hill. Hungarian supporters. Here's Daniel Ivan. The ball's come loose.
One-on-one scoop.
There's a chance here. Greece will have the last say here. Here's Memenzolis. He's been dangerous from dummy half. Como waits for it at dummy half. There's centre field. It's Arunas. Down 15 out from the try line. They come to this short side again. Here's Majolis. Tries to get the arms free. There's 4 Hungarians there to wrap him up. Left-hand side again. Arunas. Long pass out to Trezors.
Plenty of numbers.
Links out. A short pass there as we got out there. Stratos again. Thought he was over. Sam Stratos brought down 3 metres out from the try line. Pass goes back to Trezors. There's Arunas. Links up there with Majolis. Gone straight in the hand. What a catch.
What a slips catch that is.
That's Josh Instatiros there for the Hungarians. He'll play it. 2.5 minutes to go on the clock, on the official clock. Toure, Cruz Toure. He's been one of Hungary's best. Scored a good try in the first half and now makes a good run for his team. Here's Forkosh.
They've just got to hold on to it here, Hungary, and get to their kick. Just make Greece go 90 or 100 metres to win the game.
Here's the big front rower, James Kovac. He's been busy as well. So on the short side with Jared Forkosh.
This is the last.
Need a good kick away here. It's not a bad one. It's split between the winger and the fullback. So Carmo was there to pick it up. Just charges straight into Instituros. Gerich is over the top. I'll tell you what, Instituros isn't well here.
Neither of them are.
So the referee's blown time off on the official time. There's a minute 32 left. Just to let you know, our clock on your screen is just a guide. It's at 20 points to 18. On Knife's Edge here at Windsor Stadium. The first day, the opening day of the Emerging Nations World Championships here. Brought to you by Bar TV Sports. Hope you're enjoying the coverage wherever you are. We've had a good day here. The first opening day, as I said, Malta got up earlier on against Philippines. And Turkey up over the Solomon Islands.
So we see a replay here.
Ooh.
He's got his head in the wrong position there. Instituros.
Well, Tyrone Tuakamo, that's probably the end of his day. He's had a strong game. A big winger for Greece. He's just come off the field. Probably go for a head assessment, you would think. But Josh Instituros, he's still on the field. Plays East football with St Mary's Rugby League as well. Just down the grounds, a few St Mary's representatives. His Hungarian side.
That's where we'll be coming from on Thursday, St Mary's. 4 games live on Bar TV.
Yeah, another massive day of rugby league. So if you're tuning in from Europe, make sure you get a good night or a good day's sleep beforehand if you tune in for all 4 games. So just being cautious here, the trainers and the officials here, to make sure he's okay. So there the officials there talking to Tyrone Tuakamo on the bench. He looks to be okay, which is good news, but out in the centre there, Josh Instituros is still down. Sort of a bit of a lull. Still got a minute 32 left in this game.
I'm not sure who this favours more. Does it favour Hungary, who get a bit of a breather in and get a chance to set their line, or does it favour Greece, who get a bit of a chance to have a chat and maybe put a set play or 2 on here? And this will probably be the last use of the ball they'll get, barring a one-on-one strip or a penalty.
Well, I assume there's no extra time or golden point. If there is, then that favours Vanuatu, who has to play Hungary on Thursday. But, good to see Instituros has brought him up, so he's sitting up right now, which is good news.
And you look back to that penalty right in front of the post for Greece when they were down by 2 points earlier in the second half. We wondered if it might come back to bite them. Well, we're in the same situation now with a minute and a half to go. Instituros is back to his feet. That's a great sign.
I want to say well done to the Windsor Wolves volunteers here. They've put on this, they've hosted today's event and done a great job, all the volunteers of the Windsor Wolves, so thank you very much for helping out with the Rugby League International Federation. Make sure this game gets underway. So we're about to get time blown back on by the referee.
Minute 32 on the clock, Paul. Let's see what Greece have got.
Oh, he's been just picked up and driven back. Good defence from Hungary. Paul Ivan, he's had a stellar game. His Korkitas charges into him. Can he get the ball the way he can't?
We've already seen one miracle try tonight. Have they got another one in them?
Oh, that pass has just gone. It's an awkward bounce for Margios. And Hungary pick it up through Gerich. So into the final minute now. Hungary just need to hang on to the ball here. This will be the slowest set of 6 in Emerging Nations history, I think.
4 tackles worth of cramps coming up.
It's Cruz Toure, the Milton Ulladulla club here on the south coast. They'll slow play the ball. Here's Ivan. As the clock ticks down, Greece point.
They'll get a chance, Greece, if they can pack the scrum.
Aaron
26,
Forecourse.
25 seconds to go.
Forecourse, he just had a little bit of a peek there at the defence. Was thinking about where he was going to kick it, I think. And
19 seconds on the clock.
what a finish we got coming up here.
20-18, HUN-GRE lead Greece.
Just a bit of a peep there from Aaron Forecourse. He'd like to have that 5 seconds over again. So, Alec Zoronis has the ball in hand, he'll feed it. It's setting up here for a play. We're underway here. There's Trezis. He goes out the back to Stratos. Stratos is wrapped up there on that far side there by Jared Forecourse.
This will be the last play. Last play.
Oh, it's a Hail Mary of a pass. This has gone right over the back here. They've got the numbers here. It's a good run here by Magolios. Magolios palms off one, but he's wrapped up. The defence is there. HUN-GRE hang on to win. HUN-GRE take the points. 20 points to 18. What a great game to finish off the opening of the Emerging Nations World Championships. Dan McKinley, who was your best on field for that?
Oh, the little halfback from HUN-GRE, David Forecourse, he was outstanding. Kicked the 40-20, put it on a couple of tries. All the Forecourses were good, the 4 of them, they were outstanding. And the 2 Ivans as well, Paul Ivan and Daniel Ivan. It's hard to split them. What a great victory for HUN-GRE.
Yep, bit of an upset, you would say. First boil over of the tournament. And well, if that game is anything to come here on the Emerging Nations World Championship, we're in for a treat for this next fortnight. That was brilliant stuff from both teams.
Yeah, can't wait for Thursday now, Paul.
Well, that's all the time. We'll wrap things up here. It's been a massive day for Bar TV Sports. Hope you enjoy the coverage wherever you're from. As I said, we'll be back on air Thursday with 4 games. And hopefully you can join us then. But it's Paul Arundel and Dan McKinley signing out. Thanks to all our production crew. Monique, Justin, Travi and Brendan on the sideline. Good stuff, guys. We'll see you Thursday.